What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Patrick, aka Addicted to Combat. Just enjoying myself a JFR lunatic cigar here in celebration of a great night last night. Had to get a big stogie because it was a big profit. 9.73 units on the night is what I personally netted. So it was a combination of most of the bets I put out on the Best Bets and Props video. In fact, all of them. There's only a couple that did not come through. So not a whole lot of variety of bets this week. It was a sketchy card, but played some parlays that came through. I did a 2-fight, a 4-fight, and a 6-fight parlay. The 2 and the 4 came through. My top 4 confident fighters all came through, which is just exactly what I want for a sketchy card. Out of the 11 fights, I went like 6-5 on predictions. So not doing incredibly well in the predictions, honestly. There were some strange, unexpected results, like my boy Eric Betts fights getting that Chase Sherman round 3. Didn't see that coming, but overall going 6-5 on picks. To have the 4 of the 6 that I got right be in my top parlays, just excellent. I couldn't be happier with it, and a lot of the props came through as well. Starting off with the confident fighters I had, and let me just go back to that Chase Sherman round 3 knockout. I mean, you guys all saw the picture of me and my boy Lou Betya. He's literally face palming. There's a picture of me giggling like a schoolgirl on, Eric Betts Fights Big Money Betts stream, and Eric was just so indignant, so confident in that that round 3 Chase Sherman, and it really just goes against all of the numbers and all of the the homework that we would do on betting a Chase Sherman fight. But if Eric is a really sharp bettor in this game, he has that hunch, and he sees the numbers right, like a plus 1,500 plus close to 2,000 prop there for a sloppy heavyweight fight. He saw that, he capitalized on it, and good for him. Very proud of my boy. I was rooting for him for that. Going on to the confident fighters of the night, Saeed Nurmagomedov parlayed with Caio Borralho. Saeed at minus 300, Caio at minus 200 is where I got that parlay. Minus 105 combined odds for 2.5 units. Coming back with 2.38 units on that victory. Both guys using the grappling, both guys getting the job done. The Caio fight was pretty much exactly how I thought it would go. Hanging on the feet for a couple minutes, doing just enough on the feet, and then switching levels, getting that control time on the ground and not letting it go. Obviously, Armen Petrosyan, more power to him for not getting submitted, and this went to a unanimous decision for Caio. Saeed Nurmagomedov against D. Silva. Pretty much as I mentioned earlier in my breakdowns too, it's like a tail of the tape advantage really is what got Saeed the win. The faster guy, the younger guy, more measurables in height and reach. Both guys were tagged on the feet a couple times by the other, but it was actually Saeed that was able to secure these rounds with just consistent volume, but also getting that control time on those takedowns to secure the round. Moving on to the underdogs I had, the one that I bet on the money line and on inside the distance, 1 unit on each, was Sayudu Kakramanov to beat Ronnie Lawrence. So, of course, I lost the 1 unit on the inside the distance as he won a clear-cut decision. But I got that plus, 1.2 units on his money line. And he was actually in my 3 and 4 leg of my 4-leg parlay as well, which juiced up those odds. So I had, Saeed and Caio in the first 2 legs. Then I added on another 4-fight parlay with Sayudu Kakramanov, and Jamie Malarkey, which was dicey as well. But with that plus money in that 4-leg parlay, that came out to plus 534 units for 1 unit invested on that. Very good, profit there. Very happy with it. Not exactly how I thought Kakramanov would win the fight. I thought he would have to get the reversal on the ground after getting taken down by Ronnie Lawrence. Maybe end the fight inside the distance by knockout or submission. He was looking for submissions the whole time. Was doing effective ground and pound the whole time. So can't hate him for that. But yeah, he really juiced up those odds. He was my 3rd confident fighter of this card, and he was an underdog. I thought the line should have been flipped. So very happy with that. So that prop inside the distance did not hit, but what did hit was Cody Brundage defeating Tresean Gore by first-round knockout. I had the under 2.5. I thought Gore would win this fight kind of the way that Cody won the fight, by knockout, but I knew that one of these 2 guys would capitalize on the mistake of the other before the halfway mark of the 3rd round. It only lasted about 3.5 minutes, so very easy, 1.5 units, wagered on a minus 105 under 2.5. Made it very easy work of the under 2.5. The other time prop I had was the main event itself, RDA versus Fiziev. Fiziev just taking his time to get this finish all the way until early round 5, only leaving about 2 minutes to spare before my bet would have been just ripped up and in the trash. But yeah, 1.5 units on a plus 125 under 4.5. Very happy with that. That came back for plus 1.88 units on that bet. I love to see it. You know, I had picked RDA mostly because it was a, you know, it was really an odds-based pick for me. You know, like I thought that he would have looked much better than plus 180, plus 185 odds. I don't think he should have been counted out that much, even being as old as he was. But hey, finally he got knocked out. He's been knocked out for now the third time. It's only the third time in his entire career. So good on Fiziev. Good to see some fresh young blood in that division getting things done. And the other bets that I had that were the big money ones that did not come through were Ayman Zahabi to win in round 1 and round 1 KO. I had a quarter unit sprinkle on both of those props. They were very high payout props, but they did not win, and Zahabi ended up winning anyways. Got a decision win, but a little backwards thinking there, but hey, what are you going to do? So altogether, all of those added up, 9.73 units on the night. Couldn't be any happier. Going to do my tape study, my final tape study and analysis for UFC Long Island, and I'll have that full card breakdown and the best bets out early this week. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know how you guys did on RDA versus Fiziev as a whole. A very fun card, entertaining card for the most part. A couple sketchy decisions, but you know, it was a card where if you just, again, pick the most confident fighters, the guys like Saeed, the guys like Kaio. You know, these guys came through and did their job, and that's all I can ask for on a fight night. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you guys next time. Cheers.